Welcome to Community Connection. I'm Tracy Christensen. Paying it forward is the goal of the Burrito Project and the volunteers who help feed the hungry and homeless on the streets of Salt Lake City. Joining me today is one of the supervisors of the Burrito Project, Carl Larson. He's here to tell us how we can help fight hunger one burrito at a time. Thank you for being here.
You're most welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Well, tell us about the Burrito Project.
Well, the Burrito Project started by a group of bicyclers that got together and wanted to do some good in the community. One of them in particular had a connection with the homeless community because her mother was in the homeless community for some time. I really don't know the story of how they connected with Jorge Fierro at Rico Catering, but they got together, and Jorge himself at one time was homeless. When he came to this country from Mexico, he lived on the streets, and he says it was always amazing to him that he never went hungry.
Wow.
And he felt like he had an opportunity to give back. He had this waste that he'd throw away at the end of every day, and he saw the homeless population right outside his business every day. And so he met with this bicycle group that wanted to deliver food to the homeless, and they figured out this plan to make a very simple rice and bean burrito, and they'd come in, they'd pack it one day a week and roll them up and ride out in the streets and feed people.
Wow, how long has it been going on?
It's been going on for almost 6 years now, 5.5 years. So
isn't that awesome to not have the waste of the food and to do some good? And your shirt says beans plus rice plus tortilla equals love.
Yes, it's true. A lot of amazing instances happened for me out there the first time out, and I just felt like it was profound, and I felt really good about feeding the homeless population. It's just not that hard to do, to spend a couple hours a week to go roll a burrito and hand it out.
So you said you've had some great experiences. Could you tell us about one, or what it's like? How does it feel when you go out there sharing burritos? I
tell people all the time that the Burrito Project is all about feelings, because I tell them, I don't know what you're going to feel today, but you'll feel something. And so my first time out, let's just share why I keep coming back. It was just a small project at the time. We've grown so much since then. And there was just a handful of us there rolling burritos and delivering them. I took out a really big bag, probably some 50 burritos by myself that day, and I was serving people down by the road home shelter downtown. And I was walking down the street, handing them out to so many faces, and I get to the end of the street, and I'm down to my last one. And there's this little family of 3, a mom and 2 beautiful little boys just sitting there. Mom was sitting against the wall like this, and I walked up and I says, "Ma'am, would you like some food?" And she just sat there and tried to lift her head off her chest, and she couldn't. And here's this little 4 or 5-year-old boys sitting there, vulnerable, nobody. And I'm standing there with my last burrito in hand.
You just have one? Just one.
And I hand it to the bigger of the 2 boys, and I say, "Share that with your brother." And I'm walking away in tears, you know. I'm like, this can't be enough. Is this enough? And I just thought about it as I walked, and I told myself, you know what? I can't fix it. They're not puppies. I can't take them home. You know, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, my kids turned out okay. I didn't screw them up too bad, you know. But they're not puppies. You can't take them home. So you think, what can I do? And I thought, well, I can feed them. So I keep going back. And that was my first time. And so that's why I've been going back for a little over 4 years now. And why it means so much to me is, you look at the population, it's so easy to say, oh, they deserve it. That's what they choose. Those 2 little boys didn't choose that. And so just that, and so many other stories, but you'll feel something.
Thank you for sharing with us today. And our viewers can check out your website through ours, and we hope you continue to get a lot more help. Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The work carried out by the Burrito Project is one way of improving our communities. To learn more about this and other groups helping to make Utah a better place, log on to our webpage at kbyu11.org. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Community Connection.